Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, November 17th, 2015. This is Jennifer. The very first thing I want to share with you guys is today is my post for Quiltmakers 100 Blocks blog tour for Volume 12. Volume 12 is my 7th issue of Quiltmakers 100 Blocks, so I'm really excited about that. My post for 100 Blocks went up at midnight. This post is going to go up probably 10 or 11 a.m. I'm actually recording on Monday because I'm, believe it or not, out of town today. I'm going to an honors ceremony for my daughter up at college, so I'll be gone today, but I'm here virtually, so that's all that matters. This is the issue of 100 Blocks. This is Volume 12. Which is for the winter 2015, and if you flip in your copy, which I hope you will get soon, to page 19, you will find my block, which is this guy right here, called Special Delivery, and this is, I say this a lot, and I always mean it, but this really is one of my favorite things I've ever designed. I sketched this little guy out on a piece of paper when I was having breakfast one morning, and then I turned him into fabric, and I adore him. I think he's super cute. I don't know, let's see if we can pick it up in the picture. I've got some hand embroidery on here. I embroidered a couple little snowflakes, and just fun and whimsical, and one of my favorite kinds of theme blocks to design. I want to draw your attention to another block that is not in Quiltmaker 100 Blocks, but is in my Craftsy shop called On Dasher. And Dasher is a reindeer who, if you make him the same size as this block, so it's a pattern that comes in 6 and 12 inches, but if you put the little reindeer right here, I'm going to show you what that looks like here. So you can take On Dasher and Special Delivery and do all kinds of fun things. I had a super fun time playing with that. I'd also like to share that next to me on page 19 is Lynn Schwartz. Lynn Schwartz is a Phantom and Stitches designer. And if you go to page 31, you'll see Wendy's design. I'm not going to show it here because I'm sure she's going to want to show that to you herself. Wendy is also known as Quilt Crazy, and she's another Talk to Me Tuesdayer. So we are representing big time in this issue of 100 Blocks. I did get my copies in for my Etsy shop, so these are available right now for sale on Etsy. You can order a personalized copy, and it is the cover cost of the magazine plus shipping. When the magazines I have ordered are gone, then I don't have any more. So if you want one, make sure you get one now. This little troublemaker is making lots of noise, so we're going to pick him up for a minute. So I did want to share that the quilt made from the panel that Vanda sent me is done. It's quilted, it's bound, it'll go to Linus on Saturday. I picked up a brand new blanket that was tied, but it was tied in a pretty funky, not really even sort of way. It was actually a thrift store blanket, but it was brand new. The fleece was still perfect. So I picked it up, I took it apart, I cut off all the funky edges, I rounded the corners, I washed it, so I serged the edges, and on this I used a pink on one side and a blue on the other side, and then this one is all pink. And this blanket is actually for a tutorial that one of the other board members requested that I do. We get a lot of blankets donated for service projects, and we're working with some of those organizations to just help them, make it easier on them. One of the things that we really needed was a tutorial for a fringed edge single layer fleece blanket. Single layer, apparently I can't say that. Single layer fleece is what we request. We're in Texas, it doesn't get super cold here, and it doesn't stay cold for very long, so single layer fleece is a better option for the whole year. So anyway, this is a tutorial that I will write, but it will be on the linusconnection.org's website. This last fleece project I have to show you is actually my project for my daughter. I was looking for this fleece, was a remnant, and which I got at Hancock's for a really good deal, and I think I paid $3 for it. And I found this gorgeous fleece, which totally reminds me of my daughter. She loves foxes. Her glasses are actually shaped very similar to this, and this just has all kinds of cute little animals wearing glasses on it. She has a little apartment, and it's her first winter there. The walls are cinder block, and she does have her quilts, but you know, I'm assuming it's probably going to get pretty chilly in there, even with the little heater that's included in her apartment. So I bought 2.5 yards. So this is a very long fleece blanket, but my idea was that she could snuggle up in it at her desk when she's on her computer and stuff like that. So I'm going to see her tomorrow, so I'm going to take this to her. And this one I did the same way as the pink ones, where I trimmed the selvage off, I straightened the ends, I rounded the corners, and then I just serged all the way around. I have continued to receive postcards. I'm super excited about those. I don't want to show them again because spoilers. I'm going to wait till they've all arrived. I'd like to wait until I know that Vicky's received hers. Mine went in the mail last week. So hopefully at least some of you domestic guys have received yours. And I think that's it for today. Don't forget about Quiltmakers 100 Blocks blog tour today. There are giveaways on all of the blogs that are participating in that blog tour. It's going on all week long, so you can enter to win on all the different blogs for different prizes. I am giving away a free copy of Quiltmakers 100 Blocks Volume 12, surprise, and a lot of the designers will be giving away different things, you know, they just fabric or patterns or whatever, so make sure you check that out. Also be sure and stop by Phantom and Stitches for week 15 in the Smartphone Quilt Along, which is tomorrow. And also I want to thank you guys for your amazing feedback on the X-Files Quilt Along. I want to believe an X-Files Quilt and Stitch Along. The excitement has been palpable, and I didn't know how you guys were going to react because the last Quilt Along I did obviously was Harry Potter themed, and that was enormous and it was fun. You never know what the reaction is going to be until you put the idea out there, and that quilt's design is entirely done. It is being tested now, and I cannot wait to start in January. So you guys be sure and watch for that, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.